Hey, everybody.
Hey, we're back. At least I'm back, and Kyle's whispering in my ear. I'm sure they didn't hear you. Hey, what's up, Demir for life?
How's it going?
Doing good. I believe DZ is lazy. I actually thought Tople was going to be on Nightfall.
Yeah.
Or
No,
not Nightfall,
he's
Shadow.
typically on Grixis Shadow.
Yeah, he's got Shadow and Nightfall as his two decks, and then he tricked me out today. All right, he's going for Infinite. Farrell's going to probably kill it, if I had to guess.
I would imagine so.
Kill it with Fire.
So, yeah, he took the Eternal Witness, which makes sense. So, if he untaps and draws a...
Vizier, he's got infinite mana to do nothing with.
Yeah, but nothing to do with it. Well, he's got a Kessig.
That doesn't really give
Yeah,
him.
he wouldn't have the red mana for that.
I'll say he'd have to untap and then do it as a main phase thing. That's not going to be very good. You never want to main phase the Kessig.
Well, I mean, what I was saying is if he had access to both a white and a red mana next turn, he could cast Vizier and then get infinite green mana and one red mana, make his Devoted Druid infinitely large. Oh, so he does have white mana. He's fetching. I thought he only had one land out. Yeah, so if he draws Vizier, he'll be able to kill next turn.
You're right.
So he just plays Kessig.
I also
plays
thought he
Vizier.
only had one land, so.
Yeah, he was in the process of fetching.
Yep.
All right, so let's see if it's a Vizier.
Nope.
Nope.
Wrong half.
Right. But, I mean, getting the Reflector Mage at Dark Confidence is still a pretty good upside. And you can even throw that Devoted Druid out there if you really wanted to.
2, 3, yep. I mean, it's not like he's doing anything else with this turn, right?
Yeah, might as well.
So, no, he's just developing more mana.
So he's not doing the...
Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes this Liliana really bad here. And no main deck sweepers. I kind of like this. It makes it really hard for Farrell to beat both druids.
I just don't understand why you don't do the Reflector Mage there. Like, what else is that Reflector Mage doing for you? Unless I saw it wrong. It is a Reflector Mage, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's not worried about Bob. Maybe he's planning on winning with the Bob triggers.
Maybe.
Attack. Yeah, it's free attack.
So
You're not
worst
gonna block.
case, he's going to probably attack for 3 with the birds next turn.
You're
So you're going to block and then pump with... It doesn't have a red mana, though.
No, he doesn't. Just take 2. I don't know what you're doing. It's a hard attack. This is the tough decision.
Is he just going to jump?
Yeah. I guess. Unless we're missing something.
How does he have the red mana to activate that?
He doesn't. That bird was summoning sick.
Yeah, that Birds of Paradise was summoning 6. That should not have been what happened. Alright, so I guess the players are just going to back up.
Yep. We figured it out.
But
Otherwise, yeah, that'd be a great line.
Alright, so this Eternal Witness is going to get back the Eternal Witness, which will block, and then get back the Eternal Witness.
I like the loops that we're about to enter.
There is, unfortunately, the Scavenging Use.
No, the Eternal one is already gone. He ate that immediately. I think you Reflector Mage the Scavenging Use, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand why we're letting Farrell draw extra cards with the Dark Confidant.
Well, I'm just saying on this board, you want to Reflector Mage Scavenging Use because that card's going to get bigger than everything. Whereas the 2-power body on the Dark Confidant, it's not really like worrisome. And you're expecting it to deal more damage to itself.
That's
and
fair.
in rightful manner, whenever you Reflector Mage something, they always draw another copy.
Right. Yeah, and he has to cast that Eternal Witness there because he knows he has the Liliana in hand, so he could always just play it in uptick.
Yep. A little awkward getting the land, but he was also going to miss a land drop there. And now he gets to untap with, what, 4 or 5 extra mana? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to pump into anything.
That's a lot of mana.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to fly
Can
over with
you-
these birds.
Can you be happy with me? Farrell has finally upgraded his Tarmogoyf.
Oh, wow.
He got rid of those ugly Modern Masters 2 foils,
I got Modern Masters 1.
went to Modern Masters 1.
So
The
much
nice,
better.
bright, look at this, oh my god, foil, shiny cards.
Did you know they printed a new Tarmogoyf?
I did.
Do you think Farrell does?
I don't think Farrell knows if they printed any art for Tarmogoyf though.
I'll have to let him know.
I think anybody out there that knows Farrell or knows where his like Twitter or Facebook or anything should probably send him a picture of the new Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, let him know that there's a new one out there if he wants to upgrade his art.
Yeah, so he did upgrade once, so maybe he might upgrade again. There's
Yeah.
even box toppers. The real glyphs, though, I mean,
Future sight foils.
I think
That
that's
would be
something like he should do considering the rest of his deck. Like, look how look
He's
how
got
like.
the Judge Bob's Guru Basics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised not to see him attack with a bird here. I would think that you would attack with a bird and cast it out.
Is he holding a card in hand?
He does have a card in hand, but I could not tell what it was.
I'm guessing we're gonna see a Coco then.
If he does have a Coco, then that would be pretty good.
Or some kind of like flash creature? Coco or Cord? It's probably Cord then. Yeah, it's Cord. Nope, Coco. Nice.
Collected Company.
Why is he doing this in response to scouting use? Does he have Spell Queller in the deck? This is the worst Coco I've ever seen.
Alright.
3 Cocos and 3 lands.
Seems good.
If I was to make a different play there, it'd be not do that.
Is that how Cocos typically go for you?
No, I don't think I've ever seen 3 Cocos in a Coco.
Why didn't he like look at the top 5, then activate his Wooded Hills to shuffle, and then look at a new 6 before he looked at the 6?
Because that's cheating.
Oh.
And cheating is bad. Yeah, why not just choose to put all the Cocos in play?
Yep. With this Coco, I'll cast this Coco. With this Coco, I'll cast this Coco.
So, I mean, fortunately that Wooded Foothills is there to reshuffle those Cocos back to the top.
Yeah. Those flat-footed Woodhills.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is awkward for John because he knows there's a Fatal Push in Farrell's hand, and there's a fetch land on his board as well. So
How do you attack twice with this birds? Like last turn, you would have attacked for 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
Yeah, it was 5
you
and
could
then
attack for
7
5
this
again
turn.
this turn.
So he'd be at 1. No, he'd be dead. He couldn't actually be fetching this turn.
Well, he'd be able to Fatal Push.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's just kind of what it is Tople's very scared of the removal spell. He doesn't want to like, go like all in on attacking with the bird. He wants to try and run him down, run him out of cards first.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do when you leave that Dark Confidant on the back table this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Even if he would have Reflector Mage on 2, it's not like he would have changed much these turns. He hasn't drawn Path to Exile.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm guessing that's a Liliana. Can't see it. There it is. Get rid of, what he sacrificed? Eternal Witness.
Alright. Liliana down tick, got rid of Eternal Witness. Gonna be immediately eaten, I'm guessing.
Got the Box Stopper Raging Ravines.
Mhm.
Nice.
I believe it's just red for the Wolf Run, Idle Clouds.
Yeah, I believe so. But he could have some kind of splash in there.
Yes, I believe it's just like your standard like Bant Company list with a red land for Keswick Wolf Run.
Alright, so Vizier is still potentially lethal here. Breeding Pool is not.
You cannot draw the Vizier. How many cards does Farrell actually have in hand?
I believe 3. No one's a Bloodbird.
I like Farrell moving away from black sleeves too.
Yeah, so you can actually see him.
Yeah.
A nice magenta sleeves.
Magenta. I think John's finally seeing the line of attackable birds. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
much
I think
more
he's
okay.
just attacking the Lily.
Interesting. Why does he not want to crack that fetch land over?
I don't know.
He passed the Stomping Ground already, so I imagine that's what he's going to grab. Looking through here, I love looking at the mana base of Stomping Ground.
Whoa,
No.
that's not something you can get. So you got a forest, so that way you can use it.
Yeah. I think he did that because the Tarmogoyfs are getting real big.
They're big boys.
Oh, they're big-ish. Colligan's command. I guess he went face. I'm not sure.
That's what it seemed like.
Ransom, I mean, I definitely agree that Jon could have played this a little bit more tightly, but a lot of his plays I don't think would have changed, like would have mattered if he had done them in the correct sequencing. I'd say his Coco completely whiffed, and that was just kind of the game for him. He needed it to hit just about anything, and it hit nothing.
Yeah.
Then
Looks like he's just about dead here.
I'd say I think he is just dead here. Well, I don't think he is just dead.
He's essentially just dead.
But I don't think he can win because he can't fetch a lot with the collect it with the knight. Yeah, he can't just keep fetching. Cause
he wasn't going to be able to have a devoted druid stay alive.
Pretty low life total there. Yeah.
Yeah, so these matchups are typically pretty good for Jon. Just the infinite removal deck against the creature deck.
I feel like Jon really isn't the infinite removal though. They definitely have a finite amount of removal.
The medium removal with some amount of value and
they do. Yeah, they're just able to have they have enough removal on top of actual pressure. Where you talk to me about Jeskai, that's the infinite removal deck in my opinion, because there's actually no pressure with that deck either.
Right. Makes sense. So you're telling me there's a Jeskai with a win condition?
Essentially, yeah.
All right.
But I think Jeskai is better than Jon. So.
Don't disagree.
Huh?
What?
You don't want to disagree?
I said I do disagree.
You do disagree?
Yeah. I don't like Jeskai.
Well, I know you don't like Jeskai, but I mean, actually in playing, I think Jeskai is better.
On paper, I feel like Jon is just better, but Jeskai definitely puts up better results. I think what it comes down to is Teferi being a very messed up card.
The planeswalkers that draw cards are typically a little bit better, is what I think it comes down to. Yeah, Jason Teferi are insane compared to Liliana's.
So,
I'd say
Farrell side, we're probably going to see some Anger of the Gods, things like that come in.
I mean, Collective Brutality is pretty good, right?
Yeah. Kill a mana dwarf, get rid of a collecting company.
Yeah, I actually do like Collective. I do like Collective Brutality from Farrell's side, just for the fact that you can. He's on the draw, so he's going to be able to most likely hit one of his creatures and hopefully a Court or a collecting company.
And on Jon's side, I like bringing out the Devoted Druid combo. Bring out Devoted Druids and Vizier Remedies. You're just not really going to get those together. You'd rather just play a bunch of value creatures. And then I'm not sure what his sideboard looks like, but I imagine he's going to have some amount of value cards, like maybe a Sigarda, Thragtusk, depending on how big he goes, Kitchen Finks, things like that.
I like the sounds of those cards. All those sound really good versus the Jon deck.
And then he's Bant Knightfall, so I'm guessing that also means he has Retreat to Core Hub. So I'd probably cut those as well.
Yeah, I don't think you can really rely on neither Reliquary comboing off to kill your Jon opponent.
Yeah,
you just want to
more value.
Yeah, you just want to go to the Bant value plan.
And he did leave in the Viziers. He might just not have had that much in his sideboard, because that is a lot of cards that I would suggest him to cut. And it might not even be that you're supposed to cut it. Maybe you're supposed to trim, because if you have a Court of Calling to get it, it still could be good.
I mean, I know they leave them in versus Jeskai, because if they ever just tap out and you have it, you just win the game.
Okay, makes sense.
Winning the game is pretty fun, especially when your opponent just has to stare at you, right?
Yeah.
Like, haha, gotcha. Alright. These 6 cards, you don't want, Discard Spell, Lightning Bolt.
I see an Assassin Trophy. A Dark Confidant. Some lands.
Alright. He wasn't able to bolt the bird. There's that retreat.
Alright. I guess all of my sideboard plans are moot.
I mean, just overload on combos. I mean, next turn he's going to have infinite mana into Coco. So it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's not going to happen, but it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if Farrell just taps out here for his Dark Confidant,
Dark Confidant or...
Tople's just going to win the game.
Yep. But if Farrell untaps and goes for Collector Brutality, he's going to be in a real good spot. Right? I mean, yeah, there's only one Coco there, so...
Oh, he's passing. He doesn't have a second land.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would definitely go for this.
I'd
just slam the Vizier and see what happens.
I mean, he's got to have exactly Bolt. And he's responding, so he's going to untap it once.
Tap it.
Float 1 mana. That's all he can do. Vizier resolves.
Now he can play his fetch land and cast a Coco.
4 mana.
Might as well just Coco now, right?
Coco's typically better main phase, especially when you have the mana, because once you pass, you won't have the mana.
And then from this, we're hoping to hit some value creatures. Oh, I saw a Militia Bugler. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Bugles funds your Nyla Roll Queries. There's a Karanos in there.
Oh, wow.
I think we chose appropriately.
Yeah. You know, I was about to jokingly say you might have a Karanos in his sideboard, but I guess it would have been an apt joke.
Yep. Alright. We're going to cast this
Let's
Coco.
see if this will at least hit a creature.
Collected Company number 2.
Alright, we got at least one creature. It's better than the last one. Alright, we got a
I got
knight.
scared.
I'm guessing that's a Huntmaster?
No, it's a
it can't be.
it's Duskwatch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the combo. Well, if he gets the untap, retreat's just going to win, right?
Oh,
And
Farrell's just conceding. Alright.
yeah, miss land drops. He's not going to be able to keep up with Nyla Reliquary, so.
Pretty quick one there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens to keep one landers and whiff. I wonder how many 2-mana removal spells Farrell had to consider keeping that.
I saw one Assassin's Trophy that
And
he
I saw
kept, and then he drew one for turn after scrying to the bottom.
I mean, I know I saw him also draw a Bob, and I'm guessing there's a Tarmogoyf in there, so 6, 1 land with a scry. I can see why you'd keep it.
I think I'd be tempted to go to 5, but Farrell is Mr. Jund himself.
I mean, I think I would have went to 5, just like I know I couldn't cast anything, and it's pretty important to interact with these
You have the castable Lightning Bolt.
combo Coco decks really in the first couple turns. So
I mean, you can't really ask for much better than Bolt and the Bob. Like, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch. But
yeah,
just finding that second mana.
that's fair. Alright, so as you see on screen, we have a subscriber-only giveaway going on. If we can get all the way up to 60 people subscribed for the month, we'll be giving away this foil Mana Vault from Ultimate Masters. And boy, does it look pretty. Even though it's got those weird wing dings on it. 9 days. 9 days is all we have left. It says 8 on there, so it throws us off. Currently, we have reached the goal for the Ultimate Masters Back to Basics. So one of you lucky 33 people will win the Back to Basics. But if we make it to 40, we'll also be we'll up it to not only the Back to Basics, it's the Dark Depths. So
Well, it's not
it's one or
inclusive,
okay,
yeah.
it's not inclusive. Okay, so yeah, we'll get the Dark Depths.
But, yep, there's no barrier to entry. You just have to be a sub, no tickets or anything. So anybody that is a subscriber will have the chance to win.
Yeah. And we are going to do a giveaway tonight. We have a Flusterstorm from Iconic Masters.
Storm the Flusters.
Yep. All you have to do to enter that one is type in exclamation point enter with any number amount of tickets that you have the points equal to. You get 1 point per minute or 5 points per minute or something like that.
You get 5 tickets or 5 points for every 10 minutes you watch if you're not a subscriber, or you get 10 points for every 10 minutes if you are.
Yeah, if we get above the foil crypt quota, we will hand out all 3. Or foil vault, not mana crypt.
Yeah, mana crypt.
Not a judge promo Flusterstorm. Just your boring old non-foil.
It's not boring. It's still pretty. It does the same thing.
It's not as pretty as a judge foil. I've had one. I know.
Have you ever had foil cards, Justin?
Yes, Kyle. Yes,
Okay.
I have.
I've never really liked foils myself.
You're a liar. All right. Figuring out
John
some
with
math.
a plethora of options here.
He can do anything.
I
He
feel
can
like
do
he's probably
nothing.
just going to play that Devoted Drew in his hand.
Probably. What are these 4 cards here? Thoughtseize cards?
Yes. And then the other 2 are your birds and a Devoted Drew.
Well, land, play the Druid.
Should,
Probably gets Temple Garden here.
should Teddy start buying foil cards?
Should you start buying full cards? Teddy, let me tell you. Have you ever sat down from your opponent and your opponent just looks at you and go, oh? Because not only like, not because they know you or not because you have any kind of relevant skill in the game, but because your deck is expensive.
You just go like Expedition Scalding Tarn into Guru Island.
Yeah.
And Arena Serum Visions.
Yep.
Like, that's a lot of money on your first turn.
Yeah.
Teddy, I recommend that you start foiling out your standard deck.
That is a bad idea. Don't listen to Kyle ever.
I mean, it'd be really pretty. Have you seen a foil Kaya's Wrath?
I have. They
Yeah.
are pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty.
So I recommend buying foils. Not to mention, you're buying foils of cards that aren't going to go down in price, most likely. Like even if they reprint Scalding Tarn, it's still going to be worth some number of monies. Better cards in your deck, you'll draw them more often. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I have drawn all of my cards that I've foiled
And if you
out.
foil out your entire deck, you're guaranteed to draw a foil.
If you foil out your entire deck, you're guaranteed to draw your whole deck because you have to draw them all just as often.
Jeez. That's crazy.
I agree, Teddy. It's like, especially if they're warped.
If they're all warped equally, it's fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine then.
Bob is running away with the game.
It happens.
That's what Bob's good for.
Drawing cards, doing stuff. And next turn we'll flip Bloodbraid Elf. And next turn we'll flip Bloodbraid Elf. Ooh, there's a Coco. That's going to be a good one. I think we're going to do this one main phase, though. And it's tough. It's tough to want to do it in instant speed, though. It's just that good a card.
What would you do with sorcery speed for? Like Gorser Prefix?
Reflector Mage, so Bob wouldn't trigger.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, I was very
Well, maybe now that he's passing with 4 mana open, Farrell might think he has nothing in hand, so he might attack with the Bob.
Well, to be fair, Tople has been top decking these last couple turns. So it's just a matter of like one of those turns.
That was the Bloodbraid one time?
Land one time? Alright. Hey,
What?
look, my one
Collecting
other
company.
card was a collecting company. Ah, rip. There's that. Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
Eternal Witness, get back collect company.
Eternal Witness, Reflector Mage.
Which creature do you like to Reflector Mage here?
I'm going to target Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh. Reflector Mage?
Yep.
Okay. Eternal Witness.
Yep, that's a legal target.
Sweet. I found the legal target. I had a lot of them. Untap. I can Coco. Just passing. He can't play his Bob, and his other cards are removable and land, it looks like.
I'm surprised he didn't see any of the removal spells go to this Eternal Witness or Reflector Mage. Collected company.
Into Walking Ballista? Ooh, baby. Knight plus Selfless Spirit.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
That's going to be a good one.
How big is Knight? Probably a 4/4 from the looks of it.
So what's fun here is if you did choose to put Phyrexian Revoker in play, he could name the Verdant Catacombs, and Farrell couldn't do anything about it.
Phyrexian Revoker cannot name lands.
You're right. So if it was one of the Path to Exile, or the Pithing Needle ones, I mess that up every time. Pithing Needle ones, he wouldn't be able to do anything about it. So can we cast Eternal Witness here? Put back our collecting company?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what he's going to do.
How big is this Knight? It looks like
I can only see 1 land in graveyard currently. but
I
I'd
think there's
imagine
one
two.
more. Yes, I think there's one more. It can't be bolted. So we're going to attack for this many.
You got a fatal push.
Yeah, it's awkward for Farrell because he wants to fatal push the knight for sure.
So if he goes after the knight, he could get a Kessig and activate Kessig for only 3. Yeah, he could activate Kessig for 3, which would be 7 points, putting him down to 3. So that'd be pretty good.
Matthew, I want you to know the GP Bolt is textless.
Yeah, they're both Texas.
I'll say. So they're both textless. So you weren't very helpful there.
I miss my beta bolts.
I mean, I'm going to get a set of the GP Bolts too. I want the non-foil ones for the Jon deck that I have.
Yeah, my beta bolts are really pretty, but I sold them once they got up to $500. I just couldn't justify keeping them at that point, especially because I never really play Lightning Bolt anymore.
I don't think you've ever cast them, to be fair.
No, I did when I played Jon.
Okay.
It was on a classic, so kind of counts.
I agree.
Judge bolts are also very pretty.
I agree. I did see some players like have those against me, and I kind of look at them, and go, I want those, and then I also don't want them either. Like I don't know, just something about the old border. That being the only old border card in my deck, it just isn't very aesthetic to me.
In Jon?
No, in
In
Jeskai.
Phoenix? Okay, in one of your other.
In the blue decks.
That is fair.
Knight died. Hey, look, Bob's back. But now we're gonna start getting Coco again.
So what
Where's that
land
guy?
did he get with the knight? He just got a basic.
I think he just fetched for a basic then.
Surprised to not see him get a utility land, like a Gavany or a. Oh no, he got a Horizon Canopy. That's what he did, and he cracked the
Okay.
Horizon Canopy. Okay, yeah.
Drew Walking Ballista has Devoted Druid, so I think he has to put the Devoted Druid into play this turn.
You don't want to just hold up Collecting Company?
He doesn't have the land as well.
Correct.
No. Okay. So what I'm thinking is he's got Collected Company, so he wants to be able to, in my eyes, untap with Devoted Druid, because he's got the other parts of the combo in his hand. He just needs to hit Vizier. And with this being his third Collected Company, seems likely.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I was saying with the value plan. Like, you don't need a combo. You just need to get another Eternal Witness and get another Collected Company. Like, you just value grind.
Corsair's
Yeah,
hard to kill.
This seems great. Like, I'm pretty sure we're just going to see Farrell Scoop.
Nah. He's looking through. Well, have I found this is the fourth of the same Collected Company.
Militia Bugler, get Militia Bugler. But, yeah, he's just going to be able to tackle with all these. Farrell blocks with his Bob, goes to 2, and then he gets Walking Ballista. Okay, so there's a trophy. I did not see that there.
Yeah, JJ, we know it runs Kessig instead of Gavany. Say the four color mana base is kind of hard.
It doesn't run Gavany. Okay.
Yeah, the 4 color mana base is kind of hard to
Gotcha. That's
run
fair.
2 colorless lands.
I just kind of assumed it run Gavany as well, but I guess you can't have infinite colorless lands in your deck.
It's Justin, the other one. I'm not sure.
There's more than one Justin in the world?
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it is.
Drew and Anger. That's pretty nice off the top.
Alright, is he going to simple 4 points with power?
Yes. He found it in 1 card.
Birds? Night.
Alright, we're dead.
So much value. How many collecting companies was that game?
I believe that was
Like
4.
6? 18? 20? That felt like 20 collecting companies.
I'm
to
pretty
me.
sure it was 4, and it was all the same Collected Company.
It was somewhere between 4 and 1 million.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I'm going to be pretty adamant about that. I'm pretty sure it
You
was
don't think
3.5
anywhere close?
or 1,000,001.
Alright, that's fair. Find out next time when the price is right.
I hope
Coco's
it's not
right.
1,000,001. I'm going to be way overbid.
That would be rough. Alright, so we got one more round for everybody to enter in for their Flusterstorm. Going to be giving that away at the end of the next round. Anything else?
52 minutes,
Yeah,
actually.
52 minutes.
So it's going to be in the middle of the next round.
There we go.
I mean, who wouldn't want a Flusterstorm? How else are you going to beat any of them Tendrils peoples?
Right. Or empty the Warrens or Grave Shot.
No, those cards are beatable with Counterflux.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You got to fight red cards with red cards. But black cards, you got to fight with blue cards. Blame Jake. Alright, we'll go ahead and get off here for a little bit. So if you had your volume turned up, please turn it back down so the replay does not blow out your ears.
I'm still
And we'll be back.
tilted